Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Can he get on the end of this? Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tielemans. He's looking wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Varela. Jensen. Brandt. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Stanisic.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And Stanisic. He's chosen to go back. And he was alert to it. Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Tierney. Boca Juniors are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Medina. This is a promising build-up. That's a super give and go. Takes a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Crossing and a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gonzalo Ramos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking tidy in possession here. Gonzalo Ramos. Montiel just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cattell. Now White. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's rising!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Gehi cuts out the pass. It's a promising position.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stanisic. Played out wide. That's going across goal. Five minutes till the break. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers with whip. Punched away. Jensen. Now it's Ramos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ziyech. Goodell. Now it's Goodell. White puts the ball in. Medina can get it clear. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
PSV really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for PSV, number 18.
Down to business again.
Is number 16.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
PSV do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Brandt, and here's Ramos. Shot and the finish! Ziyech. PSV are looking to break at pace. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. Plays it in low. And that is well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, now here's a good battle. Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Varela. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Gonçalves shoots! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for PSV, number 15.
PSV can make their change now with a break in play. Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now.
Inigo Martinez, number 9.
PSV perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tierney. And back to the keeper they go. Dunk. And it's Varela. Tielemans. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Montiel. That's Tielemans. And it's Brandt.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Enrique.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Varela kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for PSV.
Boca Juniors
17.
with the corner. They're
Alves.
first.
Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Lucas Paqueta with the short one. And here's Paqueta. Oh, that's nice. Time and again they are repelled. That has not gone well. Brandt! Impressive jump! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Montiel gathers from the goal kick. Burmo currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And the shot! That is some save from Trapp! Real chance!
Substitutions taking place.
Boca Juniors choosing to make the first change. Getting up there! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Tielemans. Aimed beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. McGinn. Burmo receives it in a wide position. And the pass is intercepted. Tielemans. Montiel. Referee's given a throw. And it's Pelotti. Tielemans. Now Varela. Looking to play him in. And he's having a shot! And no mistake!
Substitution in progress.
Boca Juniors have opted to make another change here.
PSV really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Belotti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Into the last 5 minutes. Belotti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Varela. The ball has bounced loose now. Sara going forward. Now it's Sara. Here's a chance! It is a very, very good save.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Soler.
Added time.
Shifted it to the flank. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Carlos Soler. That's tidy. Oh, good ball! Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous score. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Just a quick announcement.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.